Hello, hello. This is Coffee B24. This is awkward being my first intro towards a VOD or video, but I just wanted to come in before you guys are able to see the VOD itself and to let you guys know this is my first ever stream on Twitch. It was a ton of fun. Had a few friends come in and chat and hang out. And I just wanted to let you guys know that this was a little bit scuffed as a first stream, going to hash out a few technical issues that I had within the stream, as well as the fact that I did not record the first 10 minutes of the stream. So it'll be a little bit of a weird cut, but thank you guys so much for watching. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I look forward to seeing you guys on Twitch. Woo, we didn't start the recording at the beginning, but it's now recording. Should be good. But that does remind me, Honor, I definitely am gonna have to set something up for YouTube. I don't exactly have plans on doing like any editing or anything like that, just uploading VODs, but it's whatever. We'll figure it out. Alright, I need to get some food. Oh, and I no longer see the sun. It has gone over the mountain. That is fine. I'm so not used to this anymore. Well, Honor, I hope you're having a good day. I know it's probably, what, 2:30 right now, your guys' time? So you're probably trying to get some work done as well, but I appreciate you popping in and helping me out on starting this. Okay, time to set up a little tiny little cove and just get started. Oh, goodness. At least I'm well rested today. Oh, that's good. Good to see you have a little bit of time to wind down and just to relax. Now that I think about it, I don't even think I've planned anything for building on this world. I've just kind of made this world and just went with it for no reason other than just to like stream and stuff like that. But I don't know. I'm getting some inspiration from just the area around me. So we'll see what I end up doing. That's interesting. Okay. Sorry. Part of me is just like, I don't understand why there's sandstone there, but you know what? Terralith be Terralith. Hoping to get at least one more piece of iron so I can shear that sheep. But it doesn't look like the mountains want to give me anything. I mean, Organic build is not a bad idea. Maybe like a Hobbit Hill or something like that. I don't know. I mean, there's plenty of space for it. I just have to find the right spot. I could probably do something here. Just have like a little tiny walkway and just have a fishing town or something. I know I have done it on the other servers and stuff like that, but I don't know, just like a starter build, nothing too crazy. And besides, YouTube and Twitch, they don't know what I've built in the past, even though some of the stuff that I've built, it's probably a good thing they've never seen it. But you know what? We don't have to mention it. It's fine. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Just a plains biome split in between. That's pretty cool. I'm so I'm so used to having dash and everything. I just instinctively hit dash. Oh, I'm so not used to this anymore. Oh God, that squirrel scared the crap out of me. I thought it was a spider. It was just like, what on earth was that? Oh goodness gracious. I was hoping that I would be able to find at least one more piece of iron out here, but it is very scarce. Ah, there it is. Right up top there. Hi, Mr. Creeper. If you don't bother me, I won't bother you. There's some just right down below me as well. I will get that in a moment. Alright, where is it in? I think it's up here. There you are. Um, yeah, I might as well just make a bucket too. Why not? Even though I'm kind of wasting the coal in that case, which I'll just smelt it all. Now I gotta think if I want to start a starter base now, and then maybe go on an adventure for a village, or if I just want to go straight into mining and try to get into my first vault, which now that I think about it, that kind of looks like a village right there. Maybe I get lucky and immediately get a village. I mean, it would be my luck that it's actually a village. But that does look like oak. I don't know. We'll have to see. We will have to see. I'm just gonna start another furnace so I can cook some food. And I guess if you're still there, Honor, this is finally your opportunity to see how I play Minecraft and actually, eventually, once I get to that point, run vaults. So, in some way, shape, or form, I'm finally fulfilling that promise, which will be fun. Now I gotta remember my keybinds and all that. Let's see here. What did I actually set my keybinds to? Because I have to take my meds. I'm just very professional of me. Completely forgot that I had to take my meds at 1:45 my time. But that's fine. We make it work. I will actually just really quick while I'm just sitting here waiting for daytime, check if I did set up any keybinds for muting and whatnot. And if I didn't, I will change that. Let's see here. Mic audio. I did set up a mute unmute function. Perfect. Yeah, because you're probably completely unaware, Honor, but I have actually been working on this for the past week and a half now, like trying to set things up and make them somewhat functional. Because my laptop is not fun. It doesn't like change. Dang it. Alright. Well, try it again. Even though I don't have any plans for this first day, despite building maybe a small functional building, I'm just going to try to figure out how to properly start this. And eventually in the future, I'm going to add some other stuff onto this. Maybe some music, maybe stuff like that, if I can figure out how to split my audio and stuff like that. Which, judging that I am a nutrition student and not a computer science student, it will be a fun experience. Ah, you're good, Honor. It could easily be me as well. Internet here is not great, but make do. Make do with what we have. Oh, Lee, okay. That is definitely a first cave to go dive into. And actually mark this down. Temporary waypoint for cave. Oh, yep. It is definitely one of the infested caves. I am not going to mess with that anytime soon, since I can't deal with poison spiders. Ooh, Okay, this is a lot more of a cave than I thought it was going to be. Perfect. That will be where I get my iron armor and all the tools that I'll need. Am I going in the right direction? Kind of. Just got to get over this mountain, and it should be straight ahead. Oh, that. Oh, yep, there's a path. That is indeed a village. This is really cool. Oh, now I'm actually getting all sorts of ideas from this. Yeah, there's definitely some rendering that I should have done beforehand to make this a little bit smoother, but eh. I just wanted to start a world completely fresh and not knowing what would be around me. Kind of like this cliffside village that's definitely not safe at all. But we'll make do. Alright, we don't need any nitwits. No, thank you. Oh yeah, it's definitely me in terms of the lag. Well, there's not much I can do about that, unfortunately. Let me grab a couple of these. Because I don't know when I'm going to plan on doing it, but depending on how well the mining trip does, either today or whenever I stream next, I want to start getting some infrastructure in place before even running my first vault. Just get some basic redstone farms up and running, and we'll make do. It is a little upsetting that there is not that many villagers in this village. I think I've only picked up two. I mean, it's enough to get a farm started, but I was hoping to get a couple more than just two. Thought I saw. Yeah, there's some more. Excuse me, Mr. Cow. Yeah, let's grab that and then we'll see if we can find any more villagers around. I need to get maybe some extra wool for any carpets that I need in the future. I require your coats. Thank you very much. I'm gonna actually look into that cave and see what all is down there. It's just a bunch of andesite. Okay. Well, I know where I'm gonna get my andesite from here for at least the first few days of this, depending on how much andesite I actually need. Where are you? Oh, forgot that Botania changed its flowers. Had no clue what that was, and it definitely makes sense now. Okay, let's get some iron smelted down. I think I should probably get a bucket before I start flinging myself off of mountains. Might be a little helpful. So I think, yeah, this farm has water, need carrot, potato, I need beets. No. Okay, none of that one. I didn't know if there was any more farms below. It doesn't look like it on the map. But I'm sure once I jump down there, we'll figure out rather quickly whether or not there are more. Alright, let's see if I can do it with lag. Great start. Let's go. Alright, well, I was hoping not to get a death on day one, but oh well. It happens. But I definitely think now that I'm looking back on that, I'm fairly certain I attempted to jump onto a slab, which was definitely my first mistake. But it's okay. Now I'll have an easier job of getting over there and exploring the area that's around me. So I can get snow there. I should probably, I'm going to set something of a waypoint there, since I don't know if that's a portal or not. Ruined portal, that is. God, that looks so cool. I'm so glad they decided to go with Terralith for biome generation. It's such a nice generator. Alright, hello corpse. You died valiantly, heaving yourself off that cliff. Oh, no me gusta. No me gusta. This is the worst place to have your home. Straight into a cave that is more than likely filled with spiders. But you know what? That villager's not there anymore, so we don't have to worry about that. But I was hoping that, okay, here we go. At least one more villager. Nice. Huh. That's a little concerning that there's only 3 villagers in this village, but alright. You know what? That's fine. It just means I'm gonna have to set up a villager breeder, which is definitely one of the first things that I wanted to do. 100%. Okay. What? That that's a bigger crater than ones I've seen in the past. Okay. Thanks, Applied Energistics, for absolutely obliterating that mountain. I was gonna say that did not look like normal generation, but okay. Fair enough. Oh my God. What what excuse you? Hey, come on, man. Just pass away peacefully. Thank you. Rude. Hmm. Now I really gotta think what I want to build. Because there's no villagers in this village, other than, pardon me, excuse me. Oh, well, seems I'm not going to be building quite yet. Let's go to that other village. I'll just set up a little chest spot to deposit my goods, and we will figure out what this village has. I'm hoping it has at least one villager. That's fair to ask for at least one. I am not checking where I'm jumping. This is okay. Hmm, that could be a potential spot at first. Even though I think I want to live closer to the river just for access of water and stuff like that. Because I could easily turn something like this into a squid farm if I need to. Hmm. I'm just gonna set up a chest spot on top of this hill, and we will get the rest of those villagers. And while I'm out, I'm going to cook the rest of this iron up with a little bit of extra coal. Because why not? And start some sort of organization now to be ahead of the game. Because I am a neat freak and I like things to be fairly organized. And it also helps me think, is this a librarian? Oh, this is a good start. I will take 2 lecterns. I will definitely not complain about that. That helps with enchanting in the future. I'm very happy with that. I've already got sugarcane. I don't need that. Oh my goodness, hello. Wait. Oh, okay. I forgot that they changed the profession to be kind of like an under tag underneath the name. Yeah, kind of like this one was unemployed. I forgot that they made that change within modded. Your mason. I will take that. Hey, I'm just gonna start in this outer area and get as many of the villagers as I can and whatever loot they have. Don't need you guys having this profession any longer. This is at least going to help me in preventing making a villager breeder in the very foreseeable future. Because it's one of my least favorite builds, and I still have no clue as to why. Okay, so that's this little outcropping here. Let's grab the rest of them, and then we could start looking for a more localized spot to build. And actually start this off on the right foot. Very helpful that none of these homes actually have a chest in them. It's very nice of them. And I just realized that there were no farms in this village as well. That's great. Okay. Temp storage. So we'll go ahead and toss the villagers in a chest there. And then I'll start doing some exploration and get myself situated with a more legitimate home. Alright. Yeah, I don't need the bell on me. Let me put that back. Make some gear. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better, despite it still being an absolutely horrible source of protection. I guess it's probably helpful to explain things about Vault Hunters, just in case there's like new people that come in that have never seen this mod pack. But I am not the best at explaining things. However, if you are new to Vault Hunters or new to any streamers that play this mod pack in general, I would recommend going to vaulthunters.gg. You can just type that up within Google or any search browser that you utilize. They have plenty of resources to help explain the mod pack in general, and if you play it yourself, they have their own guidebook. You will spawn in with this guidebook. It is very helpful. It gives plenty of basic information to help you get started in the mod pack in general. But yeah, as new updates come in, I'll probably have little conversations about the updates and patch notes. But I don't know if I'll do that every single time if I remember to or whatnot. And considering today is just the first stream, I am just going to limit it down to let's find a home and kind of survive, I guess, the first day. But yeah, that's basically it. We're going to figure out how this single player is going to work out and just take it one step at a time. And the first thing I kind of want to do is I wanted to see what this structure over here is, if it's actually a portal or not. No, it's a mushroom cave. Okay. Well, I know where I'm getting my mushrooms from here on out. Okay, that's actually kind of helpful. I'm going to take care of this waypoint and create a more robust. We'll just call it Mushroom Cave. Easy enough to remember. Goodness gracious. What am I doing? I don't know, but I'm alive. I think I'm going to go back over to this area because I liked the cliffs and kind of like that porous area with plenty of cave generation. Because who knows, maybe I could just utilize one of those caves and just build a wall in front of it with a doorway, of course, and make that into a temporary home for the time being. But what I am just realizing now, okay, thank goodness I brought some wool so I could just make a sleeping bag. Because I definitely did not remember to bring my bed with me. Even though it's probably a good thing to have an actual spawn point set in case I do die again to fall damage or anything in general. I don't know that it looks nice, but I have no clue if I could actually make that work for kind of like a Hobbit based base. That's a great way of explaining it, using the exact same word twice over. Yeah, I don't know. It looks nice, but I have a feeling that I would have to light up a lot of caves, which I do not have the patience for, because that's one of my least favorite activities. But yeah, this is not good for a first base. We'll figure out something better, hopefully. Because I want something with sharp edges. I want a clear cut surface that I can just dig into and make a small little home for myself to start out. Because eventually I think I will try to make more of a mega base, kind of hermitcraft style, where I have a small home that I just store a bunch of my resources in at first, but then eventually move into a more structured base. I don't even know what I'm going to use for a build palette for that. Because the trees I have available, I don't even know what these are called. If it's just acacia or not. Yeah, it's just acacia. And I'm assuming, yes, strip spruce. So we got spruce, oak, birch, and acacia that I can use to build with. I could probably make something good with that. We'll see. Yeah, because like, I don't know. This might work. It's just the only concern that I really have is this cave here. And considering it's an infested cave, that would be not enjoyable. Because if you aren't familiar with Terralith or any of the biome generators, more often than not when you have a cave that's filled with spider webs, cobblestone, mossy cobble, it's meant to be kind of like a spider's cove. So there's plenty of spider generation. There's a lot of them spawning with like poison spiders, regular spiders. And considering I'm an individual with arachnophobia, I would like to kind of avoid that if I can. Like I can handle spiders in Minecraft, but you'll see once we actually get into vaults and stuff like that, there's something called an elite spider. That kind of triggers my phobia quite a bit. So yeah, we're gonna try to avoid that as much as possible. I don't know why I went back over to my chest area. I'm trying to find a base location. pretty easy to say that I am not an individual that is used to this sort of recording style. Like, I'm okay with podcasts and stuff of that nature, but when it comes to single player content and just trying to figure out how to start a conversation, I don't know where I'm going with it. I just ramble on numerous topics and lose track of what I'm actually doing. Like, this would have been a perfect surface to start with, but considering this cave generation, I would have to build a bridge or something to make it actually work, and I would have to do terraforming, which is not my favorite pastime. So we'll see what's on the northern side of this mountain range, see if it's any better. Wait, this is kind of nice. I don't know which way I would dig in or if I had multiple entrances, but this could work. Let's try this spot. So I'm going to set a temporary waypoint right here. And let's go grab, or at least like try to start moving my stuff over to that building location. And we'll start turning it into kind of a home. And if I don't feel like building there, once I actually cut into the mountain, I'll try and find something that makes more sense to what I kind of have planned. Because I want to build kind of a hobbit home, just cut into the side of a mountain, build your storage areas within the cave that you sort of create for yourself, and then kind of build the outlying structure that way. And eventually I'll figure out what I want to do for the final base, just that Omega base or something. I will figure out what I want to do eventually. And who knows, maybe the Hobbit cave that I create for myself becomes more of a finalized base. We'll just see how it expands over time and as the single player goes on. Okay, so this will be the first load of items I take back. That was smart. Yeah, I can definitely tell now at this point where there's definitely no one watching. I definitely need something to fill the void. So, like, some music is definitely going to be a necessity just to keep me kind of sane instead of just rambling on constantly. So, that gives me a project to do outside of the stream. Okay, you don't go there. I'll just put that stuff there. Stick the rest of iron. And for the time being, I'll just store minerals and stuff like that in the chest and just try to reorganize this when I have the time. All right. And as I'm getting into like an hour in on this, I hope the audio quality is fine. I'll watch over the VOD afterwards and make some adjustments. We will see if it actually works out well enough. And next time when I'm actually streaming this, I will 100%. Actually, that's a lie. It's probably not going to be 100%, but I will make sure to try and record at the start of the actual VOD for Twitch and also YouTube, just so we don't have any discrepancies, kind of like how this stream is going to. Because I had been streaming for roughly 10 minutes prior to recognizing that I did not hit the record button. That is the kind of mistake that I will probably make frequently as I figure out how this actually works. Because I've never done anything like this. This is completely brand new to me. And I'm kind of happy that it's a new thing for me to try out. Because, I mean, as a college student, that's what I should be doing. I should be trying new things and figuring out what I enjoy, what I don't, and just working on it. And since video games is kind of something that I've always enjoyed, I thought I might as well just try it out, try streaming, see how it goes in the future. And I'm just realizing now I should highlight these for the future. Because animal pens, animal jars. It's a very resourceful way of making a low lag or low impactful animal farm rather than having a large amount of entities in one area. You can just put them within one small form and it makes things easier for you. And they look really cute when they're within their little jars. Alright, so that's fairly good as it is. I think the next thing I should do is, considering I don't have a lot of water nearby, I mean, I have both of those rivers. I'm really getting lucky today because that's an ice formation there. I have calcite, diorite, andesite. I haven't seen any granite. So I have most of the things that I'm going to need for vault altars and stuff like that, just so I can create crystals. Have everything pretty much in one area, which is very helpful. Alright, so I can go ahead and delete that and confirm the deletion. Delete this waypoint, and then actually, let's call it the starter base. Just for recognition's sake. Let's go get another bucket of water, and then we'll chop down some trees and then get some building underway so I'm not living outside in the rain. And I'm just realizing now, I should also say, if there are people on YouTube that are watching this, Honorary is a server member of mine that I've met, goodness, I think nearly 2 years ago through the Escalia servers, because I currently play on some of the Escalia servers, well, just one, play on the Pine server for Vault Hunters. So this is an opportunity for me to kind of just step out of my comfort zone and do new things. I do play on the Pine server very often, probably more than I should. given that I should probably study a little bit more for my classes. But considering it's the first few weeks of classes, I'm not doing much at all. So I have something else to do through streaming and videos and stuff like that. But otherwise, kind of went out on a ramble. Um, that other server, I'm very well set in on. I don't know if I'll stream on that server all that much because considering how much progress I've done on that server, it would kind of be a weird disconnect to go in between. But I don't know. If I feel like just streaming on there, I'll stream on there. Otherwise, I'll stream mostly on the single player server. But yeah, just to make that a little bit clearer for those of you who are not familiar with me or anything I do in the background. There's the music finally. Turned on Minecraft music just so I could have something in the background, and it just decided not to do anything until now. Alright, I want to get at least 4 spruce and maybe some birch. I don't know if I will actually build with birch because I like darker textures within any build that I do. And birch is definitely the opposite side of that spectrum. So I don't know. I'll just grab some. If I want to use it in the future, I might use it. If I don't, I won't be horribly upset with having extra saplings. Alright, so that's enough spruce. I can now start growing my own trees. At my base, I'll grab a couple more birch because I just noticed that they have extremely small quantities of leaves. So hopefully I get another sapling. If not, we're gonna have to get a lot more birch. And in that case, I might as well just build with birch. Okay, all right. Sorry, I just like noticed that there's a ton of entities in that one spot, and I am very concerned that there are that many entities in one spot, but at the same time, probably not a concern. We'll just go find out what that is. Is it just cows? Okay, it's cows and chickens. Why are there so many in this one spot? Why? Okay. Now we can see where the mob cap is. Wait. Perfect. Glow squids as well. So it definitely seems like I'm going to get most of my mobs in this one region. Considering I've now seen salmon, cows, sheep, pigs, chickens, and glow squid. I'll have to figure out whether or not I can actually find normal squids. I haven't really looked to see if there actually are any spawning in that river, but we will figure that out eventually. And if there isn't, I'll just make a squid farm. Because people that know me already from the Escalia servers know that I love to make my squid farms. For no particular reason at all, I just find to be very easy to make and somewhat enjoyable because you don't require a ton of knowledge in redstone in order to make a very decent farm. And that is my kind of farm. I'm also hoping that these give acacia saplings. Considering it's the acacia wood and not logs, I feel like it's just a teralith. I've already been corrected. They are definitely giving me acacia saplings. That's good. That is very good. So that means that all I need is jungle. And I have not seen the jungle biome yet. So I'll probably have to make a nature's compass to find a jungle biome. And that will make things a little bit easier for me in the future when I'm looking for specific biomes. I'm just going to go around trying to find an easy way to actually climb up this mountain, since I realize that considering I live on one side of a mountain, it's easy to get to that portion. But if you're on the opposite side, it's going to take you a little bit unless you have some sort of stairwell made, which will probably be a project in the future since I definitely go in between both sides of this mountain range quite often. So either I'll dig a hole straight through so I can just walk through my base and just get to the opposite side easily, or I'll make some sort of man-made staircase within the mountain. Either are interesting projects. Okay. I was hoping I would get back and it'd be nighttime, but it seems like I have to wait a little bit in order to sleep. There we go. Alright, I need to check something really quick. This is very professional of me. But I need to check something and make something as well, now that I think about it. Um, Sorry, answering a quick email and creating something new. Because I just realized I didn't have a be right back kind of function within my stream. So I'm just going to make a quick text that I can pop up on the screen when needed. Oh, that's fun. That's all the way in the top left corner. I don't want you there. I want you in dead center. Oh shit. We're gonna put that right in the center, just so I can hide it when need be. Can I edit the font? I should have done this before stream. I am very sorry about that. But you know what? When something comes to my mind, I like to do it straight away rather than waiting. It's kind of a good thing to get used to. Okay, that's good enough. Sorry about that. Okay, I will be right back. I gotta answer a couple emails really quick, and I need to use the restroom. Sorry about that. Did not mean to end the stream. Okay, so that's gonna be fun when I put those recordings together. So this is technically gonna be a part two of the stream. Um, so yeah, it's gonna be right back for a second. I gotta use the restroom. Sorry about. All right, super professional break is over. Okay, I don't know why that's still there. Go away. Okay. Okay. Emails have been answered and important stuff has been taken care of. Okay. I still don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but I am gonna just figure something out. Because I have an idea of what I want to do, but it's just executing that idea is what's going to be difficult. Just realized, did game sounds get messed up? Because I just recognized that I could not hear any game sounds. That's not fun. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to figure this out. Alrighty, that was weird. I don't know why game sounds just decided to turn off on my laptop, but that's okay. We figure things out. Sorry. Okay, that's not something I have to worry about. Okay. It's important to note that I'm working on a couple projects with college that sometimes require me to pay attention to emails, but most of the time it's just people I'm working with kind of saying things to say things. Guess that's kind of relatable in most settings within a job. Okay, so what I'm envisioning at this point in time is either a two-door entrance in which there's probably like a door here, main window, and then a second door, or I just have one door in general, either here or here, and then windows going across. I guess the only real way to figure that out, whether I like it or not, is kind of just to dig and see what becomes of it. So I'm just going to clear out some land and then kind of make a decision off of that. Trim down this as well. Because my least favorite part of making a hobbit hole or any hole in the ground kind of base is I have to do some terraforming along with it, just so I can make the top of it kind of fit into the mountainside. And you know what? That's probably something I'll do off of stream once I get this figured out. That's a fun start. Of course I find a cave right where I want to dig. So let's just light that up so we can avoid having any zombie or creeper noise going on beneath my house. Oh, yep, this was what I was kind of afraid of. Okay, well, that's just going to be an issue that I have to solve later on. It'll make kind of digging a little bit easier, I guess, but I was hoping not to dig into a cave that would have me kind of have to light up a ton of space or fill in areas with copious amounts of dirt. But that's okay. Okay. Right off the bat, I'm noticing that it's going to be a little awkward if I put it in as like a depression. Maybe if I have the door kind of to the outside. So there's a bunch of wood columns. We'll just say this is a wood column and a wood column here. So essentially, I'll have double door in the spot, glass going around it, and then some wood kind of just being a border between the glass and the walls, just as like a support beam. That could work. There's also a part of me that's kind of wanting to make it into a more of a circular shape or a half dome, which I'm kind of liking the half dome, just so there's some extra element that'll make terraforming a little bit easier. And I'll probably just make it a window wrapping around here and maybe an extra window here, and just keep this as one door, just to make things a little bit easier on myself. So let's see how that looks. And if I was really good at this, even though this is only my first day of streaming, or even recording in general, I would want to turn this into a time lapse and not have to worry about filling in the void that is trying to build a base. But you know what? It's okay. I will eventually figure that stuff out. Or I won't. And you guys will just have to struggle through the hell bent that is my mind. that up. And then start on this portion. Do I want to make it symmetrical or not? Nah, we're not going to make it symmetrical. Just going to go off of what probably would take less work to fill in. Love that the Minecraft music is always just like perfectly timed when I just stop talking. Very helpful. Yeah, I think this could kind of work. Fill in here with kind of a bedroom area. Have that window in place, which I don't know how I'll make that window, but I'm sure I'll figure something out. And then entrance, probably going towards the storage area and crafting. And then maybe fill this area in with stuff that I'll eventually get into with Vault Hunters, with gear crafting, and stuff of that nature. But for this point in time, I won't dive into that too much because we are nowhere near started in Vault Hunters. This is basically just vanilla Minecraft. Then I'm probably not going to get any of the interior done. I'll probably just get the door and the window made, and then eventually, once I have time, make this window for the hallway and probably a proper storage system. But I think for the time being with the stream, I'm probably going to just go caving after this. Try to get myself some chromatic iron, vault stone, all the necessary items that I need to kind of start on with the Vault Hunters mod pack. All the necessary ingredients that go into the very beginning of the mod pack. Try to be sure that I light up some of the stuff that I'm working in. Make it somewhat visible for people, even though I'm fairly certain that it's visible enough for most individuals. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the idea that I kind of had, even though it might take a little bit of terraform work in between. I think it'll work. for what I have in mind. Let's see how this looks. I'll fill in the rest with. That does not look good. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, I don't like that very much at all. I wonder if I swapped this out with just spruce, like spruce stairs or something like that. Spruce plank stairs. I don't know. Maybe that'll make it a little bit better because it seemed way too blocky, not very well rounded. So let's see what that looks like with some stairs added in. It just means I'll have to strip the wood instead of having it just plain spruce. And then incorporate that in, which I'll put slabs on top. That's looking better. It's a start. Most certainly not the final product. Crap. Okay. So that kind of works. Let's see what it looks like with it being stripped. That's okay. It's probably going to be fine for now because I don't plan on making this a super technical build or focusing on a ton of gradients or anything of that nature. I just want it to be a really easy starting base that I can just plop down whatever resources I need to and then focus on a more permanent base in the future. Especially since I'm going to ruin this area with Podzol. Which I haven't gotten any bones yet, which is unfortunate. All that's really telling me is it is probably getting close to mining time, just so I can go ahead and get some resources put together for this base. So let's go ahead and get myself somewhat situated. I can already tell my organization is completely gone out of proportion just by having 2 double chests. But you know what? That's okay. I'm just gonna bring 18 extra iron, grab a furnace, crafting table. I probably don't need the sleeping bag, but I'm just gonna take it anyways. I don't need the guidebook. I don't need my wool, which I'll put wool in here. I think that's enough stuff to start on mining. Okay, so I need to think in mind of if I possibly expand this base, where do I want the cave entrance to be just for strip mining, and where do I want to build in the future? So I know for certain that I want this to be the entrance. It'll go towards a crafting area. That'll have storage. As we go around, I'll have kind of an entranceway towards a general gear crafting and vault specific area, and then kind of just like a bedroom area with probably some armor stands for whatever gear I want to wear inside and outside of the vault. So I think this is probably the area where I won't expand much out to the side. So this could easily just work right here, as long as it's like 3-4 blocks out. Yeah, I'll grab some dirt and make that a more stable platform to build off of in the future. That's fine for now. And now the question is, do I want to just mine this out with stone tools, even though I have plenty of iron? I think I'm just going to just go with iron. It's going to be faster than mining with stone tools and then grabbing gemstones or anything like that with iron when the need comes around. Now to hope I get lucky. Because obviously the main things I'm going to want to get from this mining trip. I want to get diamond, a good amount of coal, iron, even though I can get that from the mountains itself, just mining out the top of the mountain. So I guess essentially it's just get diamonds, get chromatic iron, and get some extra vault stones so I can just get started in the vault mod. And I'm very much realizing that I am completely unprepared for a mining trip of this extent. But you know what? I'm gonna do it anyways. Because I don't often make the smart decisions. I'm now kind of hoping that I don't get into this cave that you can see on the mini map. Because I would very much like to avoid messing with any spiders in general. Even though it would probably be helpful in finding vault stone and chromatic iron just to get myself to the Y levels necessary, but just don't want to fight a lot of mobs. And just like that, we're already in the cave. That's great. Okay, so let's see here. Just block up the top because I think I just heard a spider right then and there. Yep, I definitely hear a spider. Okay, yeah, probably for the best that I just block that up. This is important to note that even though I haven't noted this at all in this first recording, I am playing this on hard difficulty for Minecraft as well as hard within the vault dimension. Pine server, which is an Escalia server, as I've mentioned in the past, the server that I play on. It is also on hard difficulty, although in recent updates you are able to change your difficulty to either a lower or higher difficulty if need be. I kind of like hard, it's a good spot for me personally. And who knows, maybe if I get crazy and I do some weird redemptions or anything within Twitch, I will perhaps be convinced to try impossible or something difficult like that. Definitely not fragged, which is the hardest difficulty for Vault Hunters. I'm not interested in playing that version. It's created for Tango frags, and I will leave it at that, considering it is a very, very difficult version of the game mode within the Vault dimension that makes mobs do incredible amounts of damage and also have a large quantity of health. And just thinking that I'm still in iron armor and haven't found any diamonds yet, despite just now starting to look for them, I am not in any position to want to try that difficulty. I also hope that the brightness is good enough for most of the people that watch either the VOD on YouTube or within Twitch. If I do have to change the gamma by any means, please let me know. I most certainly will not be hurt if I'm asked to change a different setting just to allow another individual to watch the stream more clearly. I would love to have these streams be open to all sorts of individuals and make it just an enjoyable experience for anyone who tunes in. Grab some extra torches really quick. I'm also realizing right now, I did not state this at any time earlier, but when it comes to streams and most likely editing and uploading VODs, I'm going to shoot to try to do things over the weekend, as I am a full-time student in college. I very much would like to focus on education throughout the weekdays, and then shoot to try to have at least one or two streams throughout the weekend, and then uploading those VODs that very same weekend just to make things a little bit easier on myself throughout the week. But of course, much like everything in life, we will see how it goes and adjust accordingly. So I'm probably going to try to take this mine shaft all the way down to roughly in range of like negative, I believe it was like negative 15 to negative 30 is a good range for both vault stone and chromatic iron. The closer you get to zero, the better chance you'll have of vault rock, and then closer to negative 30 to negative 50 is chromatic iron, if I remember correctly. All I know for certain is this is a lot of cobblestone. So I might have to build with some within the base. Alright, I think now is probably a good time to start gathering some iron. Ooh, that is a geode, or at least like the start of an amethyst geode. That's nice. Have good access to a geode this early on will definitely be good for whether or not I want to build with like tinted glass or anything of that nature. Which I don't know. Tinted glass might be a nice block to incorporate into the build. I just don't exactly know how I would do that. So it'll be a lot of trial and error. Thought there was going to be a little bit more gravel than that, but oh well. Actually, I should compress down my cobblestone. Just to save on space. Because it will definitely get filled with more deep slate as we get down to those levels. Definitely realizing now that I've built on a mountain probably wasn't the smartest decision for mining, since I've gone through basically all the allotted iron that I gave myself in order to start mining in this area. Oh well, live and learn. Definitely don't need this nickel, but it's in my way. I'm gonna mine it. I don't even know when I'm gonna get into modded Minecraft, kind of like thermal expansion or Botania or anything like that. Don't think I'll be getting into any of those big mods anytime soon. Let's just hope that I can get storage set up straight away with drawers and maybe refined storage in the beginning. I would have to get a power mod for that, which I won't get into too much until I actually get to start out with the vault mod. At that point, I'll actually explain the mod pack a little bit more fluently than the way I am now, with just mentioning mods and not being able to get them straight away. All in due time. I will definitely explain all of that. Just like that, I'm going to have to craft my last iron pickaxe. So was it efficient to go straight iron pickaxes for this entire thing? Yes. Was it probably the best decision? No. Oh well. I have a little bit more iron, so hopefully in the time I get to deep slate and diamond level, hopefully by then I'll get a little bit of diamond so I can make a better pickaxe. Alright, almost done. So we're underneath the village now. Trying to keep track of all this so in the future I don't have to go running up and down a bunch of stairs in order to get to all this mining area. Because I'll probably make just like water chute going up and down from the level of mining that I need. Which in this case, by looking at it just being underneath the village, I'll just dig a hole straight down that I can use for water columns in the future. Even though now that I think about it, it's probably going to be too far in a wide direction to actually make it into a sustainable solution. Because more than likely, if I don't have respiration, I would die from that distance due to drowning. It'd be a fun experience, though. Maybe somewhat enjoyable content-wise. Sorry, gotta check something really quick. Gotta love checking emails throughout the entire day. And I will also say, if you see me moving my mouse around to another side of the frame, that's me looking at my second monitor, just checking emails, checking stream quality, and all that stuff. Nothing terribly important. It's just me doing background stuff. God, I hate the noises that come out of digging into Deep Slate. It goes from so calm, so collected, into immediate screams. Definitely a pleasant experience. Alright, I need to craft up more cobble. Okay, that saves a little bit of extra space. Alright, and slowly getting to the Y level that I need to get to. Slowly getting to -15. I'll have to dig a little bit further once I get into like chromatic iron and stuff like that. But I think vault stone would probably be a good start for right now. And also, if you ever play Vault Hunters yourself, you will know this pain. You will understand once we actually start digging for chromatic iron, but deep slate fluorite ore, I always have, for people in general, just to understand, I have Wayla and stuff like that enabled whenever I play Vault Hunters or any mod pack because I am partially colorblind. So, colors to me, I can see plain colors. So, for instance, if you're looking at a blue shirt, purple shirt, cyan shirt, light blue, they all look extremely similar to me, and it's hard for me to differentiate those colors. So, I have Wayla enabled just so I can understand what it is I'm truly looking at. But in general, Falleners community understands this completely, but those who do not, eventually you will understand Deep Slate Fluorite is our worst enemy. It looks extremely similar to chromatic iron, even if you're not colorblind like I am. It's a pain. It's a very real pain. And if you ever play Vault Hunters for yourself, you will definitely understand that pain quickly. It's a fun experience, though. It's great to see all of your work go towards finding fluorite when in reality you just want chromatic iron. Okay. Let's actually see what's in this. Even though it's not near the Y level that I need to be at. Just gold and tough. Okay. And then some other miscellaneous ores that I do not need at this point in time. Gold, maybe, but considering I don't have fortune or anything like that, it's not necessarily worth to gather it at this point in time. Maybe in the future. Let's get rid of that water. Because deep slate mining is already a pain. And don't want it to be more of a pain with water added in on the mix. Oh, hello. Well, that makes mining a little bit easier, but also means I'm gonna have to light up this cave just to make it safe. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Am I still in an infested cave? Let me actually check F3. Oh, no, I'm in a deep cave. It's interesting that silverfish spawn in a deep cave. I haven't actually seen that on the regular Vault Hunter server. Interesting. You learn something new every day. But now is the fun part. Dealing with skeletons. Even though, admittedly, they're a lot better than what they were when this mod pack version came to be. There was all this rigmarole about skeletons being absolute snipers, which admittedly they are still very dangerous. But those who played at the very beginning of the mod pack completely understand that skeletons are just a pain in the rear and used to be this absolutely horrible monstrosity. But now that we're here, we should be on the level necessary for vault stone and vault rock, which is a component that I will need in large quantities once I want to start actually getting into the vault dimension. That could have been bad. That is a quark spawner, which if you get in close proximity to, it will summon essentially a wave of mobs all at once, which is a little annoying to deal with. I can see some diamonds there. But they can give some pretty rare loot, like diamond, zombie heads, all stuff that you like. I would assume that some people kind of need zombie heads, but I don't have much of a need for it at this point in time. And that's a great start. Only one diamond. But I might as well grab Lapis as well while I'm down here. Just in case I want to do some enchanting. I'm going to actually just dump off raw tin and other modded ores since they aren't useful at this point in the game. Alright. And if you ever see me stop where I'm looking and stuff like that and just like stare into one spot, that's just me trying to look around without causing too much of a buffer visually. Because I'm scanning the entire screen, trying to look at items and try to differentiate things from one another. Another habit that I've kind of developed with being colorblind is I just try to scan my surroundings and try to correctly differentiate blocks from one another. Whew, that was That was some chunky lag. I don't know if you, yeah, it definitely showed up on Twitch. That happens every once in a while, and as unfortunate as it is, I just have to live with it because I play on a laptop, which is not recommendable for Vault Hunters and all that stuff, but I've tried my best to optimize this laptop to give me a somewhat good enough experience playing Vault Hunters. And I mean, considering I'm able to stream while playing the game, I was about to say it runs fairly well, but then yeah, it's an experience. Let's just say that. Well, people put handicaps on themselves of like can't build with this certain block or something like that within games. My handicap is just playing on a laptop. That's the only one I need, and it's the only one I will ever have, hopefully. I don't know. Maybe that's a feature I'll have in the future where you could just handicap me in some sort of way. We shall see. I'm just a little upset that I've only found one diamond so far. I'm sure there's someone that's going to be in the comments once I upload this to YouTube that just says, like, hey, dummy, there were diamonds at an hour and 53. Why didn't you see them? To which I will respond, I don't know. Just didn't look hard enough. Oh, that's helpful. I need all that. I'll probably need cloveberries. Not right now, but I'll just grab them anyways because it's extra food. And judging by my pork chops being limited, any food I can get is welcome. I don't like that that skeleton has an enchanted bow because I kind of want to go that way. But I'll just focus on gathering some extra iron so I can make some more pickaxes. Make things a little bit easier for myself. Where? Where are you? I heard you. I don't like you. Please, don't hurt. Don't hurt me, please. I don't like spiders. Oh, oh. Yeah, I'm gonna walk away from there. I'm at least getting some decent amount of iron and lapis, even though it's not ultimately what I came down here for. But I will take it nonetheless. I'm realizing now that I'm too high in Y level for Vault Rock, so down. I see you. Don't. Okay. Eventually, I'm gonna want some gunpowder, but hey, 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 you freak of nature. And I also realized I did not mark, I didn't even mark my staircase. Trying to do a lot of stuff all at once when I should be doing one thing at a time. Ooh, I'll take a skeleton head. Why not? Give me the potatoes. I'm hearing a lot of zombie noises, and I'm assuming that those yellow dots on the minimap are zombies. But I have been wrong about that in the past. Oh, thank you. I'll take those. I don't need to sleep. Why? Wrong button. Okay. It seems like it goes down quite a bit. Ooh, zombie head. Hmm. Yeah, I don't need spider eyes. I can get those easy enough by other means. God, I cannot see those in the dark. Maybe I do need to up my brightness. Let's go this way. Okay, yeah, now this is getting to the correct Y level. For now, at least. And you can very easily distinguish vault rock from any other stone within this area because it's a very dark black color, which I guess can be kind of weird to distinguish between deep slate since it's also a very dark color. But you'll understand once you see it. And I understand that I'm running past a bunch of iron as well. I'm kind of thinking at this point that I kind of just want to rush towards vault rock and chromatic iron at this point in time, just so I can progress a little bit and get into the vault mod so I can hopefully within this stream explain things more in depth since I've already said I would discuss it. Okay. Would also like to find one more diamond just so I can make a diamond pick and start gathering obsidian for another portal and an enchantment table. Ooh. I guess I can give y'all a small hint as well. With chromatic iron, along with its Y value being around -30 to -50, it's also an ore that does not spawn around just like open air blocks. So kind of like, for instance, we'll just say like this calcite or iron or coal or anything like that. It spawns with air pockets around it as well as within the stone itself. Chromatic iron does not function that exact same way. It will spawn only within stone around it or another block or fluid. So a very good way of finding chromatic iron is within water. Because in that case, it can spawn around the water and it's very easy to distinguish if you have enough doors or anything like that, or have respiration, aqua affinity, what have you. Vault rock is basically like stone in general. It's going to spawn in pockets, kind of like we'll say for instance tuff. It spawns in kind of its own little pocket and generates that way. Um, Vaultstone or Vault Rock is the exact same way. Blackstone here. So it's kind of this darkness, but without the texture that Blackstone has. I'm probably too deep for it anyways. Although I think it could spawn at any depth below -15 or so. I kind of want to see what this spawner is, but I don't know if it's above me or below me. But regardless, I'm going to empty my inventory slightly and craft up another pickaxe just so I have one. And then eventually I'll have to craft another axe since I've used up most of its durability already. So let's see if it's below first. It sounds like a skeleton spawner, so I think I'm going in the right direction. Having a skeleton spawner this early would be very helpful, even though it is very, very deep. Oh, okay. This is probably a stupid idea, but let's do it. Oh, perfect. You got punch bow. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. Okay. That's gonna be fun. Alright. Well, let's try our best to get back there. I have no food at all. Okay. Let's make up some bread really quick. I need another crafting table up here. Well, that's the second death. I swear I'm better at Minecraft than this, but it's difficult in the first few days. I'll give myself maybe a little bit of credit where credit's due, but ultimately I should be doing a little bit better than this. That's a long ways to go. Okay, let's go. Now this is going to be the fun part. Finding a quick way to get back to my body. Because I don't have the greatest memory. So remembering where I went is easier said than done. We'll just try to find. I was about to say find an easy way down as I nearly fell to my death. But yeah, we'll find an easy way down. Easier said than done. I'll probably just dig my way towards it. Again, sorry. I can see my stream right now and I can see that it's way too dark. I apologize. I will definitely turn up the brightness for the next stream, make it a little bit better for all of you guys, considering I can see what's in front of me, but you guys cannot. This is very much a dark blob. Okay. Well, we found the diamonds that we need. What would be incredible is if I found chromatic iron at the same time. Alright, how far do I have to go? It's not going to tell me. Alright, so I am presumably close. Oh, yeah, it's just right here. Alrighty, perfect. And that skeleton is still nearby. Ooh, perfect, okay. Gosh dang it, I have a lot of items. Alright, so I'm probably gonna have to come back for all this in the future. I could probably put the string away, dirt for the golden apple, which if you don't know, within Vault Hunters, everything is a lot more expensive now. Golden apples are used for health potions, and I guess kind of just general healing in for the most part. But yeah, golden apples are the way that you make health potions now, and it can get very expensive. So let's go ahead and create waypoint, skeleton, spawner, and then I remember it's at negative, I think it's at negative 38. I can't recall correctly. Negative 51. I am slightly off on that. There we go. Okay, so now I have an accurate waypoint. Let's go grab those diamonds. And then we'll get back to searching for some Valrock. 4 vein? Just 3. Okay, that's fine. So I have enough for a pickaxe and an enchantment table now. Cool. I'll probably have to wait on getting the obsidian though, considering I don't have much inventory space left. I could probably compress the lapis down. That gives me 2 extra spot. Well, 1 extra spot, excuse me. But definitely not enough. Okay. Now let's see here. Can I actually find any Valrock? Should be a lot easier than it is at this point in time. It's not an extremely rare like substance. It's not supposed to be this rare anyways. So the fact that I haven't found any yet is slightly concerning. But we'll figure it out. We will survive. Whew. Yeah, the lag is apparent. Apologize for that profusely. But there's not much I can do, unfortunately, considering I stream, as I've said multiple times, on a laptop. Okay. I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to dig towards a larger cave and try to find my way around and look for chromatic iron, Valrock, and then I would like to get a couple more diamonds to at least make possibly an axe or a sword or something else. Just so when I get into the vault, I have a little bit more either defense or attack damage. Just so I can better my chances of surviving in the first vault. Well, you ask and you hopefully re receive only two. Ooh. I really need to look more clearly at where I'm going. I think that's the second or third time that I've run into that exact same spawner and have every time somehow like refused to spawn any of the mobs. And you know what? I am okay with that. Because I would much rather not let any of them spawn. Alright, so next time around I'm going to need to smelt up some iron. Okay, I'm going up too much, but I would much rather get myself into a better cave for mining now that I'm actually back in the main cave where we started. Maybe I will get better luck. Hi, Mr. Friend. I am not going to mess with you. I'm just going to move on. That's another spawner there to my right. Ow. Please. Blade. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. I'm going. Going. Okay. Please don't hurt. I will just. I'll find a different way. Considering this branch kind of looked like it went towards the spawner. I just have to look a little bit deeper, and maybe it will actually go straight towards that spawner. I don't know. We will figure it out. This looks like it's going down the right path. I can't exactly remember where that spawner was, but that's okay. Ooh, hello. All right, I keep up. Sure. Um, I can't remember how explosive these things are. Not very. Okay, that's good. So I'll just keep those around, and maybe I'll use it for some AoE, just in case I get in those sorts of situations where I need some sort of crowd control. Hey, really? Rude. Crap. Bones. I will always take bones. I will take some cobwebs as well. I don't know what that is. Um, hmm. Okay. This looks promising. I see you this time. And no matter what, it seems like I'm going to need to go towards you. Ooh, that's another spawner. But now I'm below it. Okay, that's probably fine. There we go. Hello, Vern. Just back up, please. I would like to use this bomb on you. Or throwable friendship thing. Since I don't know if bomb is going to be kind of a safe thing to say on Twitch. But you know what? I've already made them. What? Excuse you. You're horrible here and you're horrible in the vault. Alright, so I need inventory space for both the stone and its subvariant of a rock. So yeah, this is vault stone. It's where you get vault rocks, which is a part of vault crystals for the vault mod, which you'll dive into kind of not as quickly as I'm going into it because it's It's not exactly smart to try to get into the vault dimension with just straight iron, but since I'm fairly confident in my abilities, I'm okay with just being in iron armor for the first vault. Excuse you. Thank you. Okay. Oh, and I guess I should have stated this like way sooner than I have now, but those who actually play the Vault Hunters mod may have noticed that the chipped Vault Rock looks somewhat different. I use a resource pack called Vault Loafers. I use it mainly just because since I'm colorblind, it's a little difficult to see certain doors and keys and stuff like that in some parts of the Vault Hunters mod. So I choose to use this resource pack because it adds different variations to the shapes of certain items. So you'll see in the future, once we get further into the pack, that different gemstones or certain items look completely different from their original textures. And that's the reason why. It's because I use Vault Loafers for a resource pack just so I can differentiate things a little bit better. It'll help avoid any confusion that I may have, along with having Wayla. Tis all to help me. Let's get two more chipped rock. And then I'll call it good. Okay, that's enough for right now. I'm going to set a temporary waypoint of vault stone at -35. Okay, so that's the easy part. Finding vault stone and vault rock is 100% the easy part of all this because now is the exciting part of digging forever and trying to find some vault chromatic iron. So yeah, that's the spawner. That's why, sorry, that's one of the reasons why I don't want to mess with those spawners because they spawn a lot of mobs all at once. And they can be a little difficult to handle. Oh, that makes things a little bit easier. But the issue I have now is my inventory is still full. Huh. I kind of want to just dig straight up to the surface, but I know that's going to take forever. So let's dig somewhat south, and that'll hopefully help me get to the surface faster. I would very much like to avoid the witch, since I cannot deal with poison at this point in time. At least not effectively. But the reason I'm excited about getting Silk Touch is just so I can grab the Vault Stone as it is and take it back to the surface. Once I eventually get Fortune, I can then, well, I can't Fortune down Vault Stone. That doesn't do anything in particular to get extra Vault Rock fragments. It does help with chromatic iron or any ore variant within vanilla or modded, as it'll give you a little bit of extra resources just as regular vanilla Fortune does. But having Silk Touch within the vault is going to be very helpful for just storage purposes, as I can just break down ores as they are and store them that way. Perfect. Okay. All right. So trying to remember. So yeah, there was a spawner right there. Why didn't I see it the first time? So there's an alcove. Wow, that was some chunky lag. I apologize for that. I have nothing else running other than Streamlabs, and then I guess technically I have the Twitch browser open, but other than that, I have nothing else running on this computer. So that's fun. Okay, no other. Since I saw that out of the corner of my eye, I feel like I've probably missed some other diamonds. That's okay. I will find them another time. Oh, you're joking. Oh, what was it? What was it? Is it diamond? Sorry, I need to Google this really quick. Um, Stonelings. Oh, I think he just disappeared. Yep. Dang it. Well, those of you who are not aware, that was a stoneling that can drop what's known as the heart of the diamond, which to some individuals who have played Vault Hunters before, you know that the heart of the diamond is used for crafting pickerangs. Although, being completely honest, there's no way I'm going to be able to create a pickerang anytime soon because what is required for it is a lot of resources that I won't be able to use those resources for a very long time since I have not gotten into a vault, which don't worry, I know I have not explained that quite yet in this playthrough. I will eventually explain it once we actually get into the relevant information for the vault mod. And I'm just realizing now that my stream is also lagging. I'm going to stop for a second and see. Why? Why are you actually lagging so much? I'm just going to set you. Okay, that it should be okay. Hopefully. I just noticed now that it definitely seems to be upset. His bitrate is dropping, and I don't know why. Okay. Hmm. That'll be something to work on for the next stream as well. Try to figure out a like much more stable internet connection. We're good for now. Let's start smelting. That's also something that I should let people know about. My only microphone and headset are AirPods. I put in one at a time just so I can hear things around me. Um, so if there's any changes in audio quality or anything like that, just know it's because I've more than likely changed what earpod I have in. So for a while I had it on the right side of my face and my right ear, and I just switched over to the left side because unfortunately that AirPod died. So yeah, now you understand that, and that will change the quality quite often. I'll probably look into actually getting a proper microphone once I get more set up within streaming, which may take a little bit. But who knows? I might change that at some point if it becomes an issue. Alright. Let's see here. I think I have enough pork chops to go back down and do some mining. That, or I'm gonna go find an ocean because I prefer to go mining for my chromatic iron in deep ocean. It's a little bit tedious on the amount of wood that you need for doors, but overall it can save a lot more time if done correctly. So I'm just going to craft up a bunch of doors, and we're going to go find a deep ocean biome, which I'm going to need a boat as well. Just because I'm kind of lazy that way. I like things to be a little bit easier for me. Okay. Delete that. And I do know that I left the bread down in the spawner area. I do know that. I'm kind of regretting it, but it is whatever. I can always get more food. Which, speaking of that, I'm going to just take this furnace with me so I can cook some food on the way, if need be. Yeah, I don't get why the quality is literally gone way down. I'm going to try to set it just to a stagnant source. If that doesn't fix it, then I'll have to try something else. Another time. So let's see if I just set it to a set source and then set up. No, that didn't do much. Okay, that's something I'll have to figure out before next stream. Which, I mean, isn't really that big of an issue. I don't know why I'm complaining about that, but it's just, I was hoping to have it kind of work. Work at the very beginning rather than having to immediately have to do some troubleshooting. I'm also hoping that the recording will be fine. It's still recording as of saying that, but don't know how it's going to turn out. I also realized that I should have just grabbed some redstone while I was down in the cave, because I could have made a nature's compass and immediately searched for a deep ocean. You know what? I'm just going to do that. Instead of spending a whole lot of extra time just looking for a deep ocean randomly, I'm going to go grab some redstone after looking at this. I get distracted very easily. Okay, I'm gonna leave this village pretty much untouched so I'll just loot it in between streams. Because I think the focus of this stream should be to get a little bit of chromatic iron so next time we can start looking into actually starting the mod pack correctly and getting into our first vault. Howdy, howdy, Lava. Hope the stream was good. I was watching for about the first hour or so, and then I decided I might as well just start streaming today. Hey, that's a pretty good ratio if you ask me. And thank goodness for beginner's grace, otherwise it wouldn't have been 5 vaults, I'm fairly certain. Oh, goodness. Ugh. Sorry if you hear me stretching and stuff like that. I've been awake since like 5 o'clock my time. Ooh, you got yourself some bundles as well. Nice. I have yet to find a castle as of yet. And I mean, I haven't explored nearly as much as you probably have of your world. But yeah, eventually I hope to get at least one bundle. I don't know if I'll get it in this stream or if I'll have to do some off-camera stuff and get myself one. But we will see. Basically, at this point, um, I'm just trying to get. Oh wait, have they changed the recipe? I haven't even looked at. Oh, I haven't even gotten into a vault yet. I haven't even gotten chromatic iron, which is what I'm planning on doing. I got my boat and I have some doors. I just need to go back and get some redstone so I can make a nature's compass and find a deep ocean. A whole lot of fun stuff. But I think while that's going through its last bit. Yeah, yeah, unfortunately they changed that recipe early on. It's weird to think that it was probably like 3 months ago that they changed it. And also, sorry if the quality is like all jumpy. Like 15, 20 minutes ago, the bit rate kind of went into a spiral and now it's just on and off. Okay. It's something I'll have to figure out. Oh, is it good? I don't know. On my side, it seems like it just jumps every once in a while, but I don't know. It might be okay. It's just something I'll have to check on the VOD because I'll have to check it before I upload to YouTube. Out of Honor's recommendation, I'm just gonna upload the VODs straight to YouTube and maybe store a couple of them every once in a while. Oh, okay. Hmm. That'll be something I have to check probably tomorrow and figure out because that's definitely something that I don't want to have going on consistently. Yeah, 34 is fine. I'm glad the stream went well today. I'll probably hop on Pine server after I'm done here, which, depending on how long it takes me to get chromatic iron, could be an hour, could be a couple hours. We'll have to see. I really need to put stairs in. I'm just realizing now that just jumping and stopping, it takes forever. Add it to the list of things I need to update. That is hilarious that the bitrate is literally just going up and down consistently. Because when I started the stream, well, the first part of the stream, it was consistent. It was going really well. And then just like the last 20 minutes, it's just up and down consistently. So I don't know. It'll be something for me to figure out. Let's see if they changed the recipe or not. Okay. Vol compass. Oh, I gotta include logs as well. Alright, let's see here. Let's just go deep ocean. Oh, fun. Alright, time to go 1,300 blocks. I'm gonna grab the rest of the food before I do that. And bring it with me. Alright, let's see if I die again. There we go. Much better. Okay. Oh, I guess there's ocean out that way. Let's see if I can figure out an easy way to get over these mountains, which that looks like my best option. Now that I think about it, I also have to figure out what I'm going to do for dinner. I can feel my stomach growling now, and it's like, oh, don't know what I'm going to make, but I'm sure I'll make something good. Hi, Thanos. How are you doing? Welcome to the absolutely awful bitrate stream. God, just looking over at the bitrate, it was just, oh no, you don't have to say anything because it's been like this for the last like 25, 30 minutes. Why did it do that? Shouldn't have this in my offhand. But yeah, it's been like this for 25 minutes-ish, and it's just been this way for the entire time. I'm gonna have to figure it out in between streams. But it's not gonna stop me from looking for chromatic iron. Oh, it's not the internet. Like I've checked this with the provider and everything. They don't know why it's the case. It could be old modems and stuff like that, but I don't know. I'll have to look into something, but I could turn off slow chat mode considering there's probably never going to be more than 5 people in here. So let me do that really quick for you. If it'll be a quick fix. Slow mode. Let's go ahead and put it. Okay, there we go. There you go. Tis gone. But yeah, in between streams, I'll have to figure out what causes so much off heap and stuff like that. What are you doing, Thanos? Oh God, what did you do? Automod was not happy with what you said. uh, you're making me learn how to do these things. It's my first stream. The funny thing is, I've turned off profanity filters, I've turned off all that stuff. So why Automod is being so mad at you, I have no clue. But I'm sure I can figure out what's going on. Oh, okay. That's weird because like I put on auto mod and it just I guess it doesn't like links. Oh, I've already done a network stability test. I have stable network for download and upload. Admittedly, it's a little slow, but yeah, there's not much I can change about that. I'm using Streamlabs. And now that I think about it, I don't know if I turned on performance mode or not. Because I know they have a performance section. Okay, yeah, it does say I'm dropping some frames. But it says that the quality should be good, which I don't know if I agree with, considering the bitrate keeps dropping significantly. Okay. I will see if it will let me do that. Because right now I have it at 7044 by 60. One moment while I do that. All right, 30. Okay. Let's see how it does with that. Okay. I'm gonna just play around a little bit. We'll see how the stream does with that updated. But yeah, Thanos, I'll fix the caps lock and stuff like that after stream. It doesn't want me to do it during. Nope, it still doesn't like the bitrate. Okay. This is a fun first stream. It's a great way to get started. Hmm. Okay, I'll try that. I'll probably do another test stream tomorrow and see if OBS does a little bit better. I liked Streamlabs because it was like easy to customize, but oh, I have Streamlabs open on a separate monitor just so I can keep track of everything. But if OBS is a little bit easier in that case, I'll take a look at it. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Hmm. Oh, that's what you're meaning. Okay. Yeah, if it's a little bit better, then I can definitely try OBS. I'll just have to do a little bit of work. Oh, okay. Hmm. Just realized. Okay, that's something that I can definitely change with my network. I'm gonna try. It has a function that'll change. It should help with bitrate. We're gonna try that really quick and see if it helps at all. If it doesn't, oh well. We're at least trying things to see if I can fix it. It immediately doesn't seem like it's doing anything at all. That's fun. Like helps a little bit, but oop, I'm hearing drowned. Go away. And just move a little bit out this way. Okay. Um, I haven't I haven't been on the server in a little bit because I've been recovering from a rather interesting illness that kind of came out of nowhere. Yeah. I did indeed get the illness, but I I don't know. Not to get anything too personal on stream because it's going to be uploaded to YouTube, but I did have a very like significant migraine compared to what I normally get, and it basically had me go to the hospital. So I'm doing better now, but I just have to keep a very close eye on myself health wise now. Yeah, I'm a very poor bean. Bean got hurt by the brain. Yeah, I'm just gonna try OBS tomorrow. See if it, hopefully it does better for the bitrate and everything, but there's not much I can do with Streamlabs. At least not much I can do with the stream live. We'll just suffer through it for now. mark you for the future. Oh, goodness gracious. Right. Okay, so it's not this way. That or I just went past it and didn't realize it. Yeah, I don't know why it isn't coming through. Like if I go into music and everything, I have it fairly quiet, admittedly, but I don't know why Minecraft just doesn't like giving me the music. Earlier in the stream, it was like on and off, and like whenever I would just like stop talking for like 5 minutes, it would turn on and then immediately shut off once I started talking. So I don't know. Minecraft is just being annoying. Perfect. I will most definitely need the help, considering I have never done anything like this. Now that I think about it, I haven't done anything computerized in my life. It's all just been nutrition and stuff like that. All right, let's hope to get lucky. Which, if you're wondering what I'm doing in the middle of the ocean, Thanos, I'm trying to get chromatic iron. Kind of want to start vaulting soon, even though it's just the first day. All right, I need to find a deeper area. Okay, so that. Oh, wait. I didn't even notice that shipwreck over there. Okay, that's fine. I got it automated. Holy nuggets. Okay. Come on, treasure map. Yes. Perfect. And I'm probably. I am nowhere near that. Probably can't even see it, but I'm way in the bottom in that tiny speck. So that's gonna take a while to find. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because I recently got pranked. I recently got pranked with I'm trying to remember what it was. I still technically haven't figured out who it was. It was either Ice or Honor, but they put cactus throughout my entire base. So I just said, I'm not gonna mess with that again. I'm just gonna claim chunk the area so I don't have to worry about cleaning up cactus again. deep does that go? Not very, not very. But that's probably good enough to start. I'm sure she probably enjoyed that. Oh my goodness, okay. This is not exactly what I was thinking it would be. Dang it. I was hoping it would at least branch off a little bit, but nope. I'm sure she did. I'm sure she did. Now, son, this is why you don't play with TNT. That's that shipwreck, or that is a shipwreck. Perfect. Alright, I'll put one there. Get some air. That's good. It's good that not a lot of like important stuff was damaged in the doing of that prank. Alright, that's probably all I'll get from that. That is a good plan. Because I'm sure that would have been an absolute mess to clean up. Well, on the bright side, looking at the bit rate, it seems to be leveling out. But yep, me saying that is immediately bringing back some adverse effects. Oh yeah, yeah, she would have definitely killed you. No doubt about it. Well, this deep ocean's not great. Ooh, how deep do you go? Only 15. Interesting. Okay. Uh-oh. Spill the work drama. Let's go. Oh, that's unfortunate. Thanks, AutoMod. I literally like this is something that you probably didn't even notice with me allowing that message, but with profanity filters, I literally turned off everything for profanity. And it was like, nope, do you allow the word fuck? But that's fun that it was just like around the corner and it took that long. That sounds like every restaurant in the US. That's nice to see. I'm glad I can finally find a mushroom biome. I'll probably put my base on that actually. depending on how big it is. Let's see how large it is. I could, but the question is, I don't know how. Well, I guess it's not really a question, it's more of a statement. But regardless, and that's where I'm gonna start the first cave. Oh yeah, definitely not. No. Holy continent. Even though I don't really want to build on a mushroom island, I could probably terraform it a little bit easier than any other place. Oh, and perfect. It's got a lush cave within it as well. Holy cow, this thing is massive. What the heck? I could easily make something out of this. Another ship there. I'm gonna put a temporary waypoint on that. That definitely doesn't look like a chunk error or not. That's perfectly fine. Okay, so we're gonna start exploring underwater in that area. But the hilarious thing, Vanis, it definitely looks like my bitrate has stabilized. So I've done something that has fixed it. Whether or not I remember what that something is, I most certainly don't. But as long as it's working, I'm okay with this. I did not download any porn. I'm trying to. I'm so upset that. Wait, I can't even remember. Oh, my chat box isn't even working. I just. What? Uh, I'm drowning. I set this up so I had a chat box and everything, and none of it wants to function. That's fun. Love that I just realized that now after streaming for nearly 4 hours. I didn't place it there because I knew I wanted to stay up above and I don't want to get hit by drowned. And I'm really upset why this isn't working. Like, I tested these yesterday and they worked. Why did it reset? Well, I'm glad I'm only uploading VODs so I can just do all this stuff. Um, yeah, because I'm just gonna try to fix this right here and now. All right. And after, let's just do this a whole year. Why not? So now that should work. Ta-da! That should have been there from the very beginning, but now that 4 people have followed, it's not even going to show anything. Let's go. And then the reason that you're not working is why? Oh, it's because I'm dumb and I didn't set it to followers. Pain. Okay, so now that works. Chat box. Why wouldn't the chat box work? Oh, you can't send biddies or anything like that. It's because I'm not an affiliate. So I can't get money. That'll take me a couple months to actually get to affiliate. All right, chat delay. We're gonna put chat delay to 2. We're gonna show, see if 20 message, no, 20 messages is probably gonna be way too much. We'll put it to 16. And then eventually I'll add emotes and everything, but since this is just the first stream, I just need to get the basics. Okay. If you wouldn't mind, Thanos, would you mind sending just a message in chat, just like test or something? See if the chat box actually wants to work. Yeah! Welcome back, Lava. Oh, that's weird. Thanos, your affiliate message doesn't even show up on my like Twitch dashboard, but it shows up in the chat box. That's hilarious. But yeah, Lava, since you've been gone, I've just been trying to micromanage my bitrate and everything. So now bitrate is fine. It's basically neutral the entire way. I haven't had any fallback on that, which is nice. Um, Chat box is now finally working. Follower goal wasn't even set up fully. I didn't even turn it on. And event list and everything should be working now. Hopefully. I say it should be working, but I don't even know for sure. Please don't hurt. Drowned, don't hurt. Don't hurt, drown. Little little junks. Okay, back to chromatic iron. This should actually be close to the perfect level to get chromatic iron. Just gotta get lucky. Oh, someone's getting swole. Oh, yeah. If you didn't know what the cost of a personal trainer was before getting one, no offense, but you should have done research on that because they're extremely expensive. And rightfully so, because I mean, a personal trainer has to make money somehow. But how did it go? Like, I'm assuming it was probably your first day, since you said you started with one today. I hope you aren't too horribly sore. Oh, geez. Well, actually, now that I think about it, 260 is not a horrible price. I've seen personal trainers that are like $300 US dollars, which I can't remember the conversion to euro. Second session, nice. So you're probably feeling a little bit of soreness at this point in time. Oh, that was interesting. Very interesting. Hmm. Yeah, I need to get back into the swing of things with England and stuff like that because once I lived in England, I knew everything, like conversion rates. I knew euro to dollar. I knew peso to dollar, all that stuff. But I just lost touch of it. That's the United States and its education in general. We're only taught about the U.S. So those diamonds up above, you can go grab those. Well, admittedly, Dennis, I may be outreaching my knowledge and stuff like that, but doesn't the UK technically have more taxes than the United States? Or is that salary adjusted for tax? Oh, okay. Yeah, because in the United States, we don't like taxes. We don't like giving money to the government for some reason. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like, not to get too political, but it's been that way since Brexit. Yeah, that's true. Oh, interesting. Goes to show how much I actually truly know. Oh, I'm now remembering I forgot to put Silk Touch on my pick. Whoops. Had a complete spiel on it that I should have put Silk Touch on my pick since I got a book for it. I just never did it. Yeah, I might as well just get some Fall Rock while I'm here. Doesn't hurt. I'm also realizing now, after stream, I definitely need to up my gamma because you guys can probably see nothing. Yeah, I should probably set my gamma up a little bit further. I just, I usually just stick with vanilla brightness and up that to full, but I never usually go into the configs and change it. I'll probably do that after today's stream. It'll make things a little bit nicer. Oh, that's why I didn't recognize it. Oh, also, Thanos, you'll probably notice a lot of things are quite different with my stream and like just like vaults in general, like the vault mod. I have a resource pack that I just started using because I'm colorblind, and it's called Vault Loafers. I started using it last week on the Pine server, and it's just helped me a ton to actually recognize what stuff is. Yeah. So now I have to somewhat relearn shapes and stuff like that with the new resource pack. And now that I've seen what chromatic iron actually looks like, hopefully I will remember what it looks like. Yeah, lava. I think that's a little bit far away with getting the vault trinkets and stuff like that. Yeah, if I could afford new eyes, Thanos, I most certainly would have purchased new eyes by now. Considering my vision's borked, both color and regular. I don't even know what we would call just normal vision, just like optical vision in a sense. Yep, my eyes are not what they used to be. Now I'm like self-conscious on whether or not I've seen chromatic iron in the past and just didn't recognize it. And I also love that Minecraft just finally gave us a blessing of allowing us to hear music. I still don't understand why it just like chooses when to bless us with the music and when to leave us in complete silence. Ooh, what's underneath? Nothing. Okay. Go ahead and just might look for a different cave to explore. That's probably a good spot to go. So I need to go east. Since it doesn't look like this spot has much in it. Certainly had a lot of diamonds, but not much of anything else. I mean, thank you. Oh, I've already been like ice, and I already have too many diamonds. Because on the Pine server, I have diamonds fully automated. So I think I'm at like 20, 30K diamonds. I definitely have enough. Enough to the point where I can start selling them. That's kind of fun. I can see some vault stone down there. I'm also going to check something really quick. Settings. Actually, this is probably going to be on Twitch. I don't know. Don't want any sounds. Thank you. Go to settings. Let's see here. I'll worry about this another time. I wanted to check if the profanity filter was still enabled for some weird reason, because I remember yesterday turning it off while setting up the stream for yesterday, even though I'd never ended up actually streaming yesterday. Just wanted to be prepared, and I remember turning it off. But considering it doesn't like you, Thanos, I want to make sure that I have it actually turned off. Just to avoid any future issues. Oh, I didn't change anything quite yet. Probably in between streams. Add it to the list of 1,000 things that I have to do. Oh, you got a fishing rod. Yep, it didn't like you. Oh goodness. Take your time, Thanos. Just you might get bonked by auto mod quite a few times. So my guess is more than likely it's auto mod that's the issue. Oh, I did nothing. I just have auto mod turned on just so I had like maybe a little bit of tech support and stuff like that in terms of moderating. It definitely does not like you. Don't worry, I will fix. I just won't have it fixed for the stream. Because one thing's for sure, I don't even know if I have the stream tag set up correctly, but I should put in like a PG-13 stream tag or something, just to let people know that like I I don't care if you want to cuss in my chat and stuff like that. Because like we're adults. If you're not an adult, then you shouldn't be cussing. Yeah, I don't know why my stream tags didn't go over. With Streamlabs and Twitch, it just didn't have like a, I don't want to say that there was like a disconnect on it, but it seemed like there was some disconnection between the two that wouldn't allow me to properly put on stream tags. Hence the reason why I have a list of things that I have to check up on and fix. But on the bright side, our bitrate issue is back. Much like it left, it is back out of nowhere. But this time it definitely looks like my stream froze. Why? Let's see if I reload dashboard. Okay. Interesting. I'll figure it out. It'll just take me a little bit. But one thing I did actually get to work finally is this. So I'll be right back. I gotta take some meds and stuff like that. Alrighty, I am back. Meds have been taken. And I made sure to give myself an extra restroom break. The only thing I need to do now is make myself dinner, but I think I'll probably end stream when I want to do that. Thank you. And I would very much like to get some more chromatic iron before I end stream, just to make things easier for next time I stream. Welcome back, Minecraft Sounds. I don't know why you had to give me a. Alright, Thanos. I'll see you later. Talk to you soon, I'm pretty sure, on the server and stuff like that. I'm gonna actually head back up and see if I could find a different cave. Yeah, like there's some over there. Oh, well, I know why I'm not getting chromatic iron. I'm nowhere near the Y level that I need to be at. The fact that it took me that long to figure that out is a little sad, but that's okay. I've been finding plenty of diamonds regardless. Okay. Well, those diamonds probably fell down, but that's okay. I've gotten plenty in the meantime. Hmm. Just moving a couple of things really quick. No, I'm drowning. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I need to find a deeper cave that's underwater. And this one is not it. And I'm running a little low on food. So hopefully I can find some more chromatic iron before I have to run back to my home and get some more food. And probably by that time I'm going to get myself some food. Alright, yeah, now I'm at the correct Y level. Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, so it looks kind of like bubbles almost. Okay. One thing's for sure, I'm not gonna be low on diamonds, which is nice. Nope, come back here. My goodness, I'm definitely not going to be low on diamonds for a while. This is a little insane. But what's more insane is the fact that I have not found any more chromatic iron since that small vein. Oh, come on. Dang it. Okay. Where's like Ice's luck when I need it? By now he would probably have 3 stacks. A little bit of cope, but that's okay. Now I'm retracing my steps. I think I'm just gonna move on to a new cave. Yeah, it'll probably be good to move to a new one. Wow, goodness, 53 diamonds. That's probably enough. But I'll still grab more as I find them. I think I should definitely work on getting some enchantments done. Probably will be another thing that I do in between streams, considering I now have plenty of diamonds to do any enchantments that I need to for gear and whatnot. Oh, hello. Oh, this is kind of pretty. Maybe it'll have better luck. Starting out strong with some diamond. Ooh. Oh, not the way I wanted that to go, but okay. I was expecting this cave to be a little deeper than it was, but you know what? That's okay. As long as I don't die in here, I think it'll be fine. Probably wouldn't be a bad plan to gather some glowberries just to give myself a little bit more time in the cave. The fun part is going to be getting the glowberries. Because that's a drop. Oh my goodness. Holy cow, that's pretty. God, I love this generation. It is so beautiful. I don't think anyone who has made Terralith will ever see these videos, but like you guys have done a damn good job. I mean, Mojang as well, creating lush caves, creating these types of caves in general. It's a work of art. It's so beautiful. I don't think I'm going to be able to reach those, so it's probably about time for me to start heading back, unfortunately. Although I would very much like to have more than what I have currently in terms of chromatic iron. But considering I don't have any more food and I continuously take damage, it's probably not safe for me to continue. So, can I go ahead and head on back? Then I might put in a little bit more work on the base before calling it for today. Especially since the bitrate issue is definitely back, which I greatly apologize for. For anyone who's viewing this stream at all, I am very sorry that my bitrate and my internet is being like this. Unfortunately, there's not a ton I can do to make it better. Oh, oh, I didn't need to see that. No, come on. That's just insult to injury today. I just watched an axolotl die. Come on, man. Why do you have to do that? Why did you have to do that to the cute little guy? I mean, yes, he was kind of murdering you, but you don't have to murder him back because he's the most adorable thing in the world. Oh, I'll take some copper. It's the least you can do since you just murdered that adorable little axolotl. Alright, let's hope I can find my way out. Because I very much do not remember which way I need to go. So this could be fun. And who knows, we might get lucky on the way out and I find a small chromatic iron vein to add on to the amount that I have now. That's not good. This doesn't look like it was it. Yeah, no, that's not it. Goodness. Well, I was hoping this was going to be a relaxing mining session, but this is very much turning into kind of a stressful situation. It should not be this stressful. Damn, I'm already over a stack of diamond. That's insane. Well, at least I know for next time when I go chromatic iron mining, I should bring a lot more food than I did. And maybe remember where my exits are. take more diamonds. Even though I should very much be trying to get out of here. I saw that axolotl. Come here. Come here. Yes! Cutest predator indeed. Let's go. Alright, this looks like. Yep, here we go. Let me get myself a little bit more air. And we go. Okay. Homeward. I think actually, um, I might end this stream here because I think when I get back to the base, I'm just gonna stop for a bit. I'm gonna eat some dinner and be done. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate all the people that came out to hang out with me, and I will see you guys for the next stream.